Hey folks, Big Deano here again. This time taking a look at another one of Datong's offerings. This is their take on Scouter Vegeta. Yeah, I was going to review this guy ages ago, but things got in the way and I got other things to review and such. And to be honest, they've had him for ages anyway, so he wasn't really a big deal. But recently, all of Datong's stuff recently seems to be quite hard to come by. They seem to go through these quiet spells and then normal and then quiet spells again. Must just be an in-between period. But nevertheless, enough of my ramblings. Let's look at the box, shall we? Get the wee Vegeta. Yes, so typical Datong packaging, same as the original, just with the Chinese writing on it there. You've got the Datong logos, Dragon Ball Kai, nice picture of Vegeta on the side, Gary Kaho, I'm guessing that's his Gallic gun. I do not speak Chinese. It's over 9,000. I am the strongest in the universe. No, you're not. But yeah, just the standard packaging for him there. Get that out the way real quick. And yep, it did just fall on top of me. Apologies folks, just had to clean up that mess. Yeah, a lot of stuff just fell on my feet. Brilliant. Anyway, where were we? Yes, the accessories. Unfortunately, while Scouter Vegeta actually comes with some of the largest accessory count in the Dragon Ball line, Datong messed it up. Totally. You see how he's got the tail there? And how the real one is supposed to come with a curled one? Nope. Mine came with two of these. Seriously, I'm sure the STCC knockoff did the exact same thing. Come on, Datong, that's just lazy. I'll tell you what else he didn't come with. The Scouter. He comes with the crushed one. Kinda. It's literally just a bit of plastic with it painted pink. I suppose that's safer than using brittle as all hell clear plastic, because let's face it, they won't use good materials for that sort of thing. But yeah, no normal Scouter at all, which really annoys me for some reason. But yeah, in terms of everything else, you get a pair of crossed arms, if it'll focus on them for a second, please. There we go. Oh, the other camera's doing that weird light autofocus again. Thank you. Seriously, since I updated to the latest Android firmware, it's started doing that. I need to figure out why. Anyway, he comes with two heads. There we go. It's went down again. Yeah, it comes with two heads. That's one of the faces. And for some bizarre reason, both of them have... well, it's not some bizarre reason, it's cost cutting. Laziness, basically. Both heads come with the gap for the Scouter, of course, which we don't have. That's his smirking face. Looks a bit long, this one, which is a shame. That's the one I tend to use on these Vegeta figures. And his screaming in terror face, which is pretty well done as well. You've got his Final Flash grippy hands. you have his blasting hands, his fist hands, which of course there are two of them, one's on him, two of his Big Bang Attack Vegeta style Ki Blast hands, and of course his finger hand from that one time where he blew up a planet just because he didn't like them because they were insects. Ah, the good old days. Anyway, let's get the contrast back up in this guy. There we go. Now, in terms of Vegeta himself, the actual figure itself isn't bad. Well, this run of it isn't bad. The first couple of runs of this figure were horrible. Honestly, the faces were wrong, the proportions seemed off for some reason, and just the build quality was horrible. I know, because I had the original to make into a Namek Saga outfit, which is actually why I've got this guy, because I'm going to do it again. Yeah, basically the last one was so horrible it doesn't look right in the shelf, and nothing works on it at all. But yeah, this one is a bit better in terms of detail. Oh, almost forgot to show you the face. There we go. Really? Come on. That's better. I really have to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, that face is a bit off, really. But anyway, this focus thing is really doing my head in, honestly guys. I'm gonna get it fixed, I promise. Why do they tamper with my stuff? Yeah, anyway. The main difference with this Vegeta, as compared to a real one, that you can't even stand the sight of him. Yeah. As compared to... Oh, come on! Between lanky legs here that can't stand up properly, and this guy just suddenly not wanting to stand up for the life of him. This review isn't going too well, is it? Anyway, you can see the major differences on the paint apps. Unfortunately, in all the versions the Datong's done of this guy, they still can't get this right. This sort of creamy bit, creamy brown bit with the highlights. The highlights are dead thin, and they also go around the edges. Datongs is notorious for missing the edges and being far too thick. And honestly, it really brings down the build quality of the figure, because this guy, this version of it, is actually really, really good. Which is a damn shame. If they would just fix that, this figure would be almost identical to him, honestly. Anyway, let's get that Vegeta back out the road. Yeah, as you can see from the other Vegeta, this guy's jumpsuit is a lot darker as well, which I think is kind of a good thing. I really like the dark outfit on Vegeta, as opposed to the light blue that Tamashii tends to use. But yeah, in terms of articulation, you've got the usual head movement. You've got these, which aren't really great for anything. I mean, the arm is going to get them way regardless. You've got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. You've got nice and tight legs, as opposed to the real one, which suffers big time from that. Double jointed knees, ball jointed feet, and toe articulation, and also the waist as well. But yeah, you do also get, before I forget, the energy effects, but frankly the versions that came with this guy are so horribly and poorly done. I mean, seriously, the edges and everything were curved inwards. I actually threw it out, but you do get them, albeit poor quality, and you also get a stage. again, poor quality. Yeah, let's quickly change a face. And change some hands. Hopefully these ones won't snap on me in the middle of a video, as Datongs have tended to do recently. There we go. So yeah, he's just been punched in the gut. And he's really not having a good time standing up. There we go, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of him. I just thought I would get it out there, just to show you the differences between the real one and the fake, because this Vegeta literally is one of the more noticeable differences with the Datong. Usually they're much better than that, but not Scouter Vegeta, unfortunately. I may actually show you the custom Namek Saga one once I'm done with it, which essentially just consists of removing the tail and clipping off these hip guards. But yeah, guys, until next time, I'll see you later.